I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, except when you around me. Treat me like order while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hello to all my beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress Matt on the ones and twos and threes. I'm about to do a quick energy check-in for my collective. If it's something that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't force it to fit if it's not your story. If you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I would appreciate it. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and do a quick little read. I don't think this read is going to necessarily be too long, if I'm going to be honest about it. I think it's going to be relatively short because I'm kind of doing this on a whim. I started out doing something else, but as I was starting out to do something else, something just told me to do a quick little energy check-in for my collective. Okay, once again, I never know what's going to come out, but we're just going to go ahead and get into this reading, okay, and just see what we come up with, collective. Okay, so the first card that popped out, it caught my attention, was Liberation. And I love these cards. They pretty. I like the pictures on them. Look at that. Yep. The first card that popped out is Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay, so when I picked up that card, I'm saying that it's definitely, I just see that my Divine Feminine Collective is actively going through an active transformational process, especially in the spiritual realm. I'm actually picking up that you're being spiritually, what do they call that? Spiritually initiated. That's the word that I meant to say. Okay, I had to get the word. But yeah, I'm actually getting that my Divine Feminine Collective is at this time being spiritually initiated, going through a spiritual initiation. You're going through a spiritual transformation in general. Okay, beautiful collective, we have Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. It could literally, I get, for a lot of my Divine Feminines, you actually could literally be breaking free from somewhat of a negative attachment. I'm actually getting that it even could be a negative individual, or it could be a group of negative individuals. It's something like you're currently in the process of breaking free from negative attachments. And also another part of that negative attachments card is a negative mindset as well. I feel like that my collective is making a choice. Who this is resonating with, the Divine Feminine, you're making a choice to free yourself from things that no longer resonate with you, and that is all a part of your spiritual initiation. Okay, collective, because I'm definitely getting that you're being spiritually initiated. That's what's constantly popping into my head. I feel like you could have had to make some hard decisions. I feel that the hard decisions that you have had to make could also be as in regards to some very, very important people in your life. I even pick up that the people in your life are people that you really didn't think that you would have to view as a negative attachment, and not only view as a negative attachment, but actually break free from them and their negative attachments. I'm getting that you definitely could have a toxic family, like some type of toxic energy in your family. I'm getting like a lot of karmic family members is what's coming to my head, and you basically just liberating yourself from the old you and going into the new you. I mean, and I see with the peace, I see a peace of mind finally, because I feel like that as a Divine Feminine, for who this resonates with tonight, that you kind of could be someone who kind of live your life through the eyes of others, and you are basically making a choice to choose yourself, and in choosing yourself, it is allowing you to break free from any negative attachments, and that's people, places, things, and also thought processes is what I'm getting. The next card is Goddess of Creation. I said transformation, creativity, wholeness, because I feel like that it's giving me you finally got that self-love energy going, and by you having that self-love energy going, that is what's allowing you to detach from these situations. And I feel like that you detaching from these negative situations at a rapid pace as well. I'm getting a rapid pace. I feel like you surprising yourself by how quickly you are detaching from people, and people, places, things that no longer resonate with you. I'm even picking up that you never knew that you would ever even be able to do it, is what I'm hearing, because I feel like a lot of the people who you detaching from was people that really just had a real hold on you, whether it was I'm just getting like, it's giving me like toxic family, to be honest. I'm getting like a lot of negative toxic family attachments, a lot of negative toxic family energy, and I'm getting that I even heard block. You could have recently blocked a lot of family members from your life, but the reason why is because intuitively, because you are being spiritually initiated, this is what the Most High has directed you to do. And the reason why the Most High has directed you to do this is because it is a need for you to do so, because it's a transformational process that you're going through, and you feel a certain level of completeness, a certain level of contentment that you never felt before. Because I feel like for my collective, you struggle with that for a long time, just being content with yourself. But since you have found that contentment and security within, that is what's allowing you to detach from these negative people. And I'm really just definitely getting up a lot of karmic family energy. Can I be honest? A lot of karmic family energy. I'm feeling like a lot of like something about your bloodline, toxic shit, like toxic cycles, toxic family cycles is what I'm getting. And it's like the universe is instructing you to detach from that. And that is because you are a goddess of creation, because this is what the Most High needs you to do. And in order for you to tap into these creative processes, you are going to have to actually break free from negative attachments. And when it comes to negative attachments, that's also a negative way of thinking. And I feel like the negative way of thinking that you're having to break free from is also, there's something technically that's not even coming from you. I'm getting that a lot of, because you have a lot of negative energy in your surroundings, or had, because for a lot of y'all it's past tense energy, as in you already have detached from these situations, these people, places, and things. By you doing that, or whatever the case may be, it's like you freeing yourself. You feel liberated, and you finally, I feel like the weight of the world was lifted off of you. Because I just feel like that I also heard you could be a black sheep is what popped in my head. Divine feminine energy, like you could be a black sheep, like a lot of your family member judge you. I'm even getting, they probably counted you out before counting you in. It's kind of like the Bible. I'm getting goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. And I see a world card, so you just closing a lot of those toxic cycles. And a lot of those toxic cycles that you are closing out are also toxic cycles as in regard to toxic family members. I'm not even getting really necessarily friends, but I'm really just getting a lot of karmic family. And that's because you're having to go through a spiritual initiation. And in order for you to go through this spiritual initiation, you have to kind of take a path that's less traveled by many. You know what I'm saying? The next card popped out. The dream, something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. Right. You had a breakthrough. And you're having a breakthrough because this is something that you're actively going through at this time. So you're going through spiritual ascension symptoms, and you're being spiritually initiated. So that is, and I feel like that you have been getting this information in your dreams as well. Because I know I've been having some very vivid dreams, and it's crazy because my typical responses that I have to my dreams, I have not been having, and it's been really revealing a lot of truth to me, and a lot of situations, and even in situations that I don't even know. So for my Divine Feminine Collective, who this is resonating with, I'm definitely picking up that this is some similarities that for my Divine Feminine Collective, who this resonate with, that you could be actually going through yourself. And this is the dream. Something has been revealed to you. You have gained a new sense of insight and a breakthrough as in regards to what you are doing at this time. Because I feel like you kind of start taking these actions towards disassociating yourself from anything that don't resonate with you or that's not on your level from the past. And I feel like you start doing it just kind of like out of nowhere. Like you didn't even know why the hell would you feel that way? Why are you responding the way that you responded? And it's not only you, but even the people around you noticing how much your energy is leveling up as the Divine Feminine. And I know it may make people feel messed up that you're detaching from them, especially your family members, but they're learning to respect you even more because you're choosing to take your own path. And also detach from any type of negative family energies. Because I'm getting family. I'm just hearing like a lot of karmic family is what I'm hearing. Like that's just what I'm hearing. I'm sorry. This is what I'm hearing. It's like a family, a karmic family, because you're being spiritually initiated. Literally. Reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion, because these people was like distorting your thought processes, clouding your judgment. And another way, when I say clouding your judgment, I mean like basically feeding you negative narratives. And by them feeding you these negative narratives, they have fed these negative narratives to you so much to the point where you damn near started believing them. So it was actually a good idea that you did it, because that whole toxic family environment that you was in, these toxic people that you was in, that shit was just like swallowing you up pretty much, and you just had to break free. I'm seeing like the weight of the weight of the world is being lifted off you, because I talk fast. So the weight of the world is lifted off you. Like I feel a sense of relief, although you have had to make some hard decisions regarding some people, special people in your life. Anything when it comes to your family is special, but I just feel like for my collective, this resonate with, your family just don't necessarily act very special, and they really kind of don't treat you as being someone special. Like, they just don't do it for you. And so I feel like you kind of over it, and it's like you despise the situation so much you just detach from the situation, and inevitably, you know what I'm saying? And this attachment is something that's long standing. I'm saying that you standing on business behind it in general, and you mean what you say and you say what you mean, and you don't care about how others are responding to you, and that's your family. Because I feel like for my Divine Feminine Collective, you cared about what they had to say about you for way too long, and I feel like you just finally come to the realization that it's time for you to make the best decisions for you, and also block out all those negative energies that's around you. Because I'm just getting a real toxic ass family environment, if I'm gonna be honest about it. And that's that reflectionary process. I feel like it took you a long time to even get the will to make these type of decisions, but it's something that's meant to happen. It's something that needs to happen. And although it, like, in order for you to get this spiritual initiation, the universe had to make you be in some uncomfortable situations, because it's something that needs to be an illusion that needed to be lifted, something that a self-realization that you came from, that you have come and got out of this, and it has caused you to have some type of distorted feminine energy as in regards to yourself. But this is just like your bloodline was cursed due to your family's toxic ass energies, and I feel like this toxic energy has been something that has kind of plagued your family for a long time. I heard family tree for an extended period of time is what I'm hearing. Okay, Sacred Heart, passion, love, spiritual communion, and you've been communion and communicating with spirit, and this, and you may didn't even know why. That's what I'm saying. You didn't even know the why behind what you was doing. You just begin to just detach from these negative attachments. Literally, you just liberated yourself from these negative attachments, and I feel like after you did it, because I'm kind of getting you kind of active first and then thought about it later, I feel like it was something that you could have been praying up off you for an extended period of time. Can I be honest too? Because I feel like this is, you just wanted to be free of this negativity that's around. I'm just hearing a negative family situation. It's just ringing so loudly to me at this time. It's just so much in my head. I'm just seeing a toxic ass family situation. You just had to detach from. You had to liberate yourself from that. Because if you had not have liberate yourself from that, you would get swallowed up by this toxic shit. And I feel like you just realized that just was not the life for you. So it was time, the Most High put it on you to make a different decision, which is what you're doing. And you're going a road less traveled, and you have to go on this road alone, because it's something specific that the universe is trying to get you to see. Collective of Divine Feminine, who I'm speaking to tonight, it's a Sacred Heart, and you have always been a very, very special energy. And you know how they say the black sheep typically is always the one who kind of, see everybody in the family for what it is. And I feel like that's you. I feel like you've even been like this, because when I see Sacred Heart, you've been like this since you was birthed to this earth. This is what you've been like this, just the energy that's been on you, just period. Passion, love, and you're a very passionate and loving individual. And I even feel like that sometimes you feel like that wasn't even like, you felt like you may not even be a foster kid, but you just feel like, why would the universe put me in this type of family? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would they put me in this type of family situation? You know what I'm saying? Because how they act, you was just like, that ain't nowhere near me. But it's like they try to make you feel like that you was the one that was doing something wrong, like making you feel like the black sheep, quote unquote. Whole time you not though. Like, you the one that's meant to purify your family's bloodline again, is what I'm hearing. Sacred Heart, because you are a sacred individual, you are a sacred person, and you are being spiritually initiated. You are the one that's going to purify your family's bloodline, just in general. Passion, love, spiritual communion, and you've been in community. I see meditating. You've been meditating a lot, spending a lot of time on your own. It's like you've been with communion. It's like you've been working hand in hand with the universe through this, and that is what is supporting you, and also that is what's giving you the will to keep me moving forward, even if you have to move forward solo, is what I heard. Yep, loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Yeah, and it's a loss, because I feel like I said, these people that you had to cut out, you didn't even want to like do it. Like, you just legit didn't even want to like do that, for real. And it made you feel like a major loss. But it was like, before you lose yourself, you would rather lose the people that's making you feel like that you the worst individual in the world. We got grief, sadness, and resurrection. And right after the grief and sadness, notice it was resurrection. That's what I'm saying. After that loss, I'm getting major death card energy. Okay, I'm getting that you could be a Scorpio. Scorpio came in my head because when I said death card, I said Scorpio. But I said grief, sadness, resurrection. And the reason why I said grief, sadness, resurrection is because, and it signifies loss, is because that is basically what the death card represents in traditional tarot cards. Is death of one situation. A lot of times it's not, majority of the time it's not a literal death. Okay, sometimes it is, but this time it's not. It's a death of the old you, and for you to resurrect as something, a new individual, which is that goddess of creation, that transformation, creativity, and wholeness. Yes, and you are, and that's what I'm saying. Even the people around you are noticing the changes within you, just in general, collective. And it's a loss. I mean, it's a loss. I'm getting this real bittersweet. Like, it's bittersweet because I feel like it's, you cut off people in your family that, hell, there was real shit, siblings, ain't no telling, aunties, shit, mama, daddy, like whatever, just not giving you the type of nourishment that you need. You cut it off, just in general. Okay. Enchanted forest, mystery, magic, excitement. Yeah, and it's like you feel relieved, and by you feeling relieved, it's causing you to catapult forward. That's what's happening. Enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. That's what's coming for you as you are going down this path alone. Because as you can see, that kind of look like a path to me. So as you are going through these transformational processes, this is what is occurring around you. Yeah. Enchanted forest, mysteries, magic, and excitement. Yep. And you ready to experience something new. You just ready for these new beginnings. And even you ready to have these new beginnings, even if it's shit, you didn't want to, but hell, you ready to have these new beginnings, even if ain't nobody around to experience it with you. But what I'm hearing is that it may feel like that now, but in due time, the universe is going to, all that loss that you felt after before this resurrection, everything that you thought that you lost is going to be given back to you. For sure, but in a better way, right? It's never really a loss, it's just opportunity to experience something different. That's what's going on, and that's even with people. Perception beyond the veil of illusion. Correct, because you see the truth, and you see that it's something just not sitting right with you as in regards to your family situation. So the veil of illusion has been lifted from my divine feminine collective. This is resonating with, and I'm not gonna say that it's not divine masculine, but I'm getting, I got to be honest, y'all know I'm always gonna say it. Is divine feminine energy. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to shift your perception. And not even shift it, just, I feel like, because like I said, this been an energy that's been in you since a child. You know what I'm saying? You always had a special type of vibe about you since you was a child. And I'm also getting that a lot of your family members, I said even a sister, like close sister, what they call it, have sisters, like you might got a different mama or a different daddy type shit. It's just it's a lot of jealousy around it because it was always a light illuminated around my divine feminine collective. This is resonating with, and you've been like this even out the womb. You've been like this is something, and that's why motherfuckers made you feel like you was weird or different, but it wasn't that you was weird. You're just different. It's just something different that you need to do, and that's why you had to be liberated from those negative attachments and those whatever don't resonate with you. That's what you need to be liberated from. And I'm getting, it's really giving me karmic family or whatever. I'm getting more like karmic family. I'm just hearing like a toxic ass family situation, like family, like not a family you making yourself like your family, like your immediate family. I'm hearing like immediate family. In order for you to get to the promise that the universe has for you, you have to shed the old skin. That's people, places, and things, because they no longer resonate with you. And finally, with this reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion, by you liberating yourself and realizing that it's not that you're weird, that you're just different, but you're different in a good, in a positive way, it's causing you to see things for what it is. But I feel like this is something that's been in you. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that's just in you in general. Like, it's something that you just can't help. It's like you always seeing everybody for being truthful. And I feel like everybody tried to make you feel bad, like count you out. But in reality, it wasn't even like that. You see what I'm saying? So it sure was a need for you to shift your perception beyond the veil of illusion. And it's like they not going to make you, they not going to lie to you about who you are no more. You're not going to let them like shove you out or disregard you. You're doing it. You making people put some respect on your name is pretty much what I'm hearing. Okay, collective? I'm pulling a couple more that I'm getting ready to close out. As you can see, I used one deck. And I felt like that was good enough for my beautiful collective, okay? I was even because like I said, my intentions was not even to do this. Y'all know that, right? But I just like, you know what? Let me do this reading. Harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. But first, you had to liberate yourself by breaking free from negative attachments. And now you feel in sync. The universe is realigning you. I told you, you're being spiritually initiated. Harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. And now you can continuously tap into those creative processes, really be who you are, and you don't have to feel like you don't have to pretty much water down who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. You're just making them put some respect on your name. And even the people like that didn't like the fact that you cut them off, because I'm getting it's definitely immediate family, but it was something that you needed to do, because that's that wholeness, that harmony, that power, self-confidence, and productivity. That's that wholeness that you was experiencing. What that wholeness is. Let me see. I'm trying to find the wholeness card because I want to read it. Yep, goddess of creation. I'm telling you. Now you can tap into what's really meant for you to tap into with this goddess of creation. But you did have to you had to put yourself in some type of solitary confinement, but it was self, you know what I'm saying, it was something that you did on your own, like, you know, and you did it because the universe through your dreams was giving you downloads. And maybe you was having dreams at the time, and I'm even getting, you didn't even understand what they meant, but after you took this time and you in the dream where something was revealed and inside of a breakthrough, I'm getting that it caused the veil of perception, to this illusion, to be lifted. Okay, the illusion and the self-examination, it caused you to see what was really going on around you. But I feel like, I'm not gonna even say you didn't see it, right? But I feel like you finally accepting it, because I just feel like for my divine feminine collective, this is resonating with attachment, letting go, restrictions of fear. Correct. You're letting go of that loss, that grief, and that sadness, because it's something that's meant for you. It's something more that's meant for you to create with the universe. And that's that spiritual communion energy that popped out. It's something. It's for you to intertwine your energies with the energies in the universe to get to where you need to. But it did cause you to have to go through some loss and grief of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you. Even family is what I'm hearing. I ain't heard nothing about a lover so far, but I'm definitely hearing family. So we have it's getting, but it's getting you. It's bringing you back to self. It's centering you again. I'm getting it's just realigning you. That's that spiritual that goddamn spiritual initiation out energy I was talking about. That's this spiritual communion. You're working and you're intertwining your energy with the universe. So the universe, by you liberating yourself, it also just caused like a tower moment in a shape, form, and fashion for you to realign your energy and your chakras. And you could even be doing exercises to realign your chakras, is what I'm hearing. I heard Reiki healing as well. So I just feel like you just been on a long healing process, and part of that healing process that you've been on is meant for your transformational process, because you're being spiritually initiated. But it was meant for you to have to go off on your own to feel this wholeness. And see, that's why it became easier for you to detach from these energies, because the type of self-confidence, the level that you at right now, going through this transformation and spiritual initiation, you ain't never had this type of confidence in your on life collective. Okay, you never had this type of confidence, and you making people put some respect on your name. And if it means that you gotta cut an individual off, even if it's immediate family, guess what? That's what you're gonna do, because you see it's you see the bigger picture, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. And it just caused you to have that damn harmony. You know what I'm saying? Balance. I'm seeing temperance. When I see harmony, I think a temperance card in the regular tarot cards, right? So it would be harmony, that power, self-confidence, and productivity. And it's making you be productive, because see, with you men standing to these toxic families and shit, it caused you to have blockage, like what they call that, brain fog, like creative blockages or something. And you was wondering why, but it's just because like the energies around you are so freaking toxic, just real freaking toxic. So you just had to detach, because it was just needed to happen so that you can move forward and prepare to get to where you need to be. But the next part popped out was attachments, letting go of those restrictions and those fears. And after that, that's that damn resurrection. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. And I'm saying, like, some of y'all even could be like get pregnant, because it's a divine feminine, right? Yeah. That's a special child. Like you was, it's something special behind that child. But I'm also hearing your family criticized you for the pregnancy, but you knew it was like of God. That's kind of what I'm hearing. That's weird. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I heard. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. And another scenario that I pick up when I see fertility is that creative energy. So if it's like where you're not in childbearing ages, or that's just not on the plate, and you know this just the fact like you're not pregnant, it's just that creative energy. You're birthing that creative energy. You're giving birth to your baby, your creativity, but you had to detach from those negative attachments in order to do it. You had to heal, because something about your bloodline just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And you was sent to fix it, but you are the one who's going to purify the bloodline again, is what I heard. Because somewhere along the way, y'all shit got messed up. A hidden gift, sadness, and ending a new beginning. I told you. Because it's gifts that you need to develop. Like, it was sad. Remember I said bittersweet. Before we got here, I said bittersweet. That's what it is. Because it's like you don't want to. It's not that you want to, but you just realize you have to. That's that hidden gift. You special. That's all I can say. Divine Feminine, you are very, very, very special. You've been this since birth. That's why everybody went against you. You know what I'm saying? You've been a black sheep, but that was just because, like, you was meant to do something different as in regards to your bloodline. Okay, collective. A hidden gift, sadness, and ending in a new beginning. That's what I'm telling you. Because remember when I was telling you I had that other card, which was that loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. It's just I love my angels, ancestors. They double down and repeat the same thing I just said. A hidden gift. You see that? A hidden gift, collective. Yeah. Your third eye. Because when I see that, it kind of put me in the mind of third eye. You see that? And it's just something how a hidden gift, sadness, and ending in it, because it's time for you to have these new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be concerned about this period of solitude, that moment of solitude, being solitude. The Most High gonna make sure that you are just fine, my beautiful, beautiful, divine feminine collective. Okay? Yep, inner sanctuary. You finally got that peace that you've been lurking, that you just realized that you would not be able to get as long as you stayed in that environment. I'm just getting you had to. It was like smothering your creativity, just messing you up. You just had to get away from it. Moonlight goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. Right, because you are a goddess in real life. You really a special individual out here. I heard Earth Angel because when I see the wings on the goddess card, it give me Earth Angel vibes. So it's just something. It's only you that can correct your family bloodline. That's what you meant to do. And another part of that is that peace. See, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. See that? I told you, collective. I told you. Yes. Dissolving unwanted. That's peace. You see that? Enlightenment. You being spiritually initiated. You're going on down you're in your spiritual journey moment at this time. Yep. But anyway, yeah. I think I have a beautiful, blessed night. Empress Matt out. Thanks. Bye.